6. Fighter 6.
Hey, what's up, Susanna? What's up, Susanna? Welcome to the stream, guys. How's everybody doing? We're back, man. Street Fighter 6. Online rap matches. Thanks for coming, my friend Susanna. How are you doing? I got a shout out to you. Tripman Gaming, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's up, Tripman Gaming? What's up? Appreciate it, Tripman Gaming. Hey, what's up, Copet? Kepango, my friend. Morning to you, Kepango. Thanks for coming, my friend. Appreciate it so much. Chosen dude, what's up, bro? Oh, thank you so much, Kepango. Thanks for the like and the share, my friend. Appreciate the support. Tripman Gaming, how you doing, bro? Chosen dude. Alright, guys, we're gonna go for winning streaks. Start off with Ryu first.
242 passengers and crew were on board this aircraft that unfortunately exploded earlier this morning. You can see the plane slowly descending before briefly disappearing.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kepango.
Moments later, a massive fireball erupts into the sky. Smoke from the site is visible for miles around.
What's that all? What's that all game? Welcome to the street. Thanks for coming on the Jersey.
It's time to see what the fighters have in store for us today.
I'm doing okay so far. I'm Tripman Gaming. Can't complain, bro.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Charges in with authority. Drive reversal to break in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Goes for the throw. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Grabs him.
Not good enough.
In a dire situation. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 has completed their drive game, but they are still within 12 taps to close it. Player 1 picks up.
Hey, what's up, 8 Gala? 8 Gala, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the thumbs up, my friend.
Who's going to start things off? Rushes that off and keeps going. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Were they baiting them into that? Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? A super arc? The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Jumps up. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something? Player 2? Genius read with that throw escape. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars.
Hey, what's up, Simple Mamita? Simple Mamita, welcome to the stream. What's up?
Let's see if they can build
Caleb,
themselves a streak.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, Caleb.
Right back into the rematch.
What's up, Caleb?
We ain't even
Welcome to the
close
stream.
tonight.
Thanks for the life.
Dashes up.
Appreciate it so much. $8, thanks for streaming and coming to talk.
Now the fun begins.
Thank you so much, $8 for sharing me out and coming to talk.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they put each other on the edge? Goes for the throw. Knockdown. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing.
Thank you so much, $8. Caleb, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Caleb, Simple Mamita, how you doing? Thanks for coming, my friend. Good morning. I love for you.
Reacts to the throw. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Hold your breath. Baits out the attack and gets the punish.
Oh, no.
Big throw. Jumps up. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockdown. Burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Not much life difference. Both fighters planning something? Impact squat. Quick breather. All the throw connects. A super art. Excellent read. Oh my God. Corrects them.
Oh, sure. You can see everything that is brought down over the corner.
Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for being here, guys. Caleb, shout out to you.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sneaks in a hug. Just out of range for that throw. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Both fighters' drive gauges are empty. Let's see how this affects the neutral game. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Smart throws, that'll do more damage than usual. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Combo with the target combo. OP cycle uppercut puts them on the rope. Oh, easy tech. It's experiencing burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Each hit is so important here. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Answers with a cycle uppercut. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Clint checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Player 2 can build off this lead. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Big throws. Scrapping it out up close.
Thank you so much, Dona Salis.
Both fighters planning something. OP cycle uppercut puts them on the rope. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Barely gets him with a Euro step. How did they read that throw? There tries to act quickly, but with the attack. What'll happen here? Throws them. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has depleted their drive. Connects with the throw. Lots of distance here. Who's beating who? Punish counter sets the table.
Dona Salis, my friend. Thanks for coming, Dona Salis. Thanks for the like. Simple Mamita, thanks for sharing me out when I come to town. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it so much.
Into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Fight.
And on the hunt. Who's going to... Oh, the throw connects. Jumps up. Barely blocks the jump in. That feeling out phase is over. Connects with the throw. Player brushes that off and keeps going. Castle on the dome. Both sides. Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Player 2 is in burnout state. Drives it back, misses. Player and whip. They're wide open. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out. Throws them. What's next? Perfect execution. execution with the anti-air. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Player 1 can't use any drive. Gotta do better than that. Only a minute is over.
Let's go, guys. That was close. Super Mamita, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much.
A new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Beginning.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Trips them up. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Hits the drive reversal. At this range, many attacks snipes them out the air. Player 1
Hey, what's up, man? Flores.
That'll give them a
I'm Flores. What's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, my friend? Thanks for coming. BBC Nation, what's up, bro?
That's some big juicy
What's up, BBC Nation? Happy Thursday to you, bro.
a good corner opportunity. Manages to block the jump-in attack. There's the drive attack that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. A quick breather. They just won't stop switching sides. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Going in a super art. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Roses with the throw.
What's up, BBC Nation? Shout out to you, bro. Thanks for coming, bro. Happy Thursday. I'm Flores. Thanks for the art. Baldo's Mix Adventure. What's up? Welcome to the stream. What's up, my friend? How you doing?
What's next? Big counter. No good up high. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The super armor does its job. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Down to the wire. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Just out of range for that throw. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Takes the trip. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Hits them with a stopping body. Jumps in. Can't fix the throw.
Okay, Baldo's Mix Adventure. I'm gonna check out your premiere. Don't worry, my friend. I'm gonna check it out.
Says no to the impact. No down and digs in deep.
Local authorities say the plane crashed into a
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter. It brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters planning something? We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Big game close. Can they create an opportunity for connects with the throw? Okay, here we go. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
What's up, gamer gang? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream, bro. Thanks for coming.
The anti-air. The air throw?
Already, further investigators are looking at
Dangerous
this
range
video
here.
and
Excellent
see
block.
that the parts on the back of the wings
Jump.
appear to
Barely
be
blocks the
extended.
jumping.
Watching
Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. So fast on the air throw.
the nose of the company is
Oh my God, they just
possible
threw someone airborne. Gotta
Gotta
hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic.
8,200 hours of hard experience. The first officer, 1,100 hours.
Welcome to the stream. Joey's Games White. Yeah, I like playing Street Fighter. You know, I like fighting games. Gamer again, thanks for coming, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Joey's Game Bites. Welcome to the stream.
Boeing says it was cooperating with the investigation. Of critical importance, the plane's flight data and cockpit voice recorders may provide the clues into what went wrong. And Tom Costello joins us now. Tom,
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are
Hey, thank you so much, Gamer Gang. Appreciate it, bro.
One on Slug Eye.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Good anti-air. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 with the life lead. Opts for the throw. All right, what's coming up next? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes a trip. Dashes up. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 will have to fight big low attack to pick up the wins this round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Nails the anti-air. Decides to meet them in the air. Grabs up. Sticks the jump. There's an overdrive Shoryu. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Took him to the corner in a flash. Quick breather. Smart play with the throw. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Shoryuken? KO. Last round, people. Both fighters got to go all in from this.
What's up, Metro Sonic? Welcome to the stream, bro. What's up? Here is it.
Looking to follow up after that target combo. Gets him with a Euro step. Jumps up. A parry. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both fighters planning something. Turning it right up with a super cross-up attack. Amazing. Connects with the throw. Gets the and whiffs. They're wide open. Changes the pace with the fire. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Solid anti-air. All the throw connects. Taps them on the go. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Player 2 may be able to pull it back. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
I'm doing okay so far, bro. Long time I don't see a pass through. Long time, Metro Sonic.
The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Neither of them willing to back off here. Life lead opens up. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. X-Gear cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive.
Long time I don't see you, bro.
Player 2 picks up the first
Long
round.
time.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps in, brings out the super. How is this gonna work out for them? Now, can they finish the job? Jumps, scrapping it out up close. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of side. Going in, tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Drives attack misses. Knockdown and jumps up. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Are they trying to bait each other into making a mistake? Oh my god, they just choked it up. Oh, here we go. Medium kick. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic.
So close.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Brushes that off and keeps going. Grabs him. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. There's a corner switch. Next up, gets right in there. Throws him. What's next? Goes to the overdrive. Player 1 just goes for the super art. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. They need to capitalize on this drive to spare. They're low on both life and a gutsy fireball gives them the round.
Let's go, that who can get him.
With a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Hey, what's up, Annalyn?
The next round is beginning.
Eldarius.
What's gonna happen now?
Thanks for coming, my friend. What's up? Welcome to the stream.
It's a good spot to use the super.
Good morning to you, my friend. Welcome, Annalyn.
They're not playing around here. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Breaks the block with a throw. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. This can lead to some big damage. Throws them. Both sides going on the offensive. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? What's next? They back down to regroup. This may be the final push.
Let's go, guys. What a finish. Annalyn, thanks for coming, Annalyn. Thank you for sharing also. Thanks for the share. Appreciate it so much. Thanks for sharing when you come to top. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for the share, Annalyn. Thank you so much, my friend. I love shout out to you. Yeah, Gamer Gang, you know that was a close one. I had to finish him off.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Air throw. Had their eye on the sky. Oh, the air throw falls short. Backs them into the corner. Still slugging it out here. Jump in, finds the mark. The throw misses. Grabs him, knockdown. Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. Taking stock. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge in. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Life lead opens up. Gets them. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here?
Thanks, guys, for the 13 likes. Appreciate it so much.
Player 2 holding on, brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. This right here is what Candy's all about.
I hate fighting against Cammy, guys. Cammy is so annoying.
They must have a game plan here with a crit. Gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. Flawless round. They got him so quick. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Goes for the throw. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Misfire with the drive impact. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Oh, easy tag. They break things off to take a quick breather. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. All that effort for so KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump into start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Down to the wire. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Not much drive to work. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. What'll happen here? Breaks the block with a throw. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Big difference in life and super.
Thank you so much, Simple Amita. You're still watching. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much, Simple Amita.
They're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Player 1, can you go? Critical art now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Buenas tardes, buenos noches, amigo.
We ain't even close to done.
Muy bien, thanks for being here.
Medium kick hits. The air throw's smart, but out of reach. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Still slugging it out here. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. It's a good job of pushing back. Taking stock. Not shy with the grab. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Heading into the end game now, baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Still scrapping for control of the space. Both of them are low on health and are playing very cautiously right now. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances.
Oh, that was too close, guys. Too close.
A huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Down to the wire. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Very slick with the combo. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a change of sides. Quick breather. From upstairs. Risky up, crowns him from above. Are we good? Ooh, what a smart throw. One chance here may end this match. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Throws them. Okay, here we go. Looking for a hole. Flatline.
So close again, the kick got me.
Yeah. Fight round. Fight.
Backdash to start. Shrugs that off. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh my, the throw tech. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. What's next? Knew the throw was coming. Player 1, wow, sat and waited for this opening. Player 1 with a strong super art incoming. Shin Ashogeki. This could be make or break. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Excellent damage on that. Impact squashed. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Escapes the corner. They didn't take the throw.
Let's go, guys. That was close.
Made some smart moves there. Great game.
Me, ASMR, welcome to the stream. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming. I got a shout out to you.
Thank
Thank you so much. Me, ASMR. Thank you so much.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us begin.
Hope you'll put up a fight.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. What are they thinking here? Can tech the throw? Neither of them willing to back off here. Combo with the target combo. Throws them to negate the block. This is gonna be bad news. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? With the impact. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That drive impact is blocked. Throws them to negate the block. Still very early in the round. Gets the jump in. Will that drive impact get punished? Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes the mix-up. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Big throws. Uses the target combo as a filler. Both fighters planning some. This is gonna hurt. All the throw connects. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Wraps it up with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has right out the way?
ASMR. I just subscribe to your channel. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it so much. ASMR. Just subscribe to you. Thanks for coming.
Solid anti-air. The drive impact doesn't work. Drops them from the air. Ooh, you throws them. Okay, here we go. Both absolutely refusing to give up the full snipe. Player 1 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. Closes it out. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That drive impact is blocked. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Alright, player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. So they break forward to pressure the down to the wire. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, easy tech. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Eagle heats it up with a combo into super. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. And the throw ends the round.
Hey, what's up, Elduro?
Like a thief in the night.
Elduro, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Where is it?
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Flush that off and keeps going. Player 1 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. We've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Quick breather. Big throw. Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Closes with the throw. Hit it
Early
with the
model
smart
grab.
stuff.
So all these
That's what
women
happens
guys
when you
grabbing.
capitalize on all of your chances.
Thanks for coming, Eldura. Eldura 94, appreciate it, bro. How are you doing, my friend?
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Difficult situation for a throw. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Knockdown. Well-timed corner switch. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Saw that jumping coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Will that super be the turning point? Nice parry. There's the wall. They can't do anything now. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
This is my chance.
Still, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Not much life difference. Rushes that off and keeps going. Ooh, there's a shot off of me. Knockout and all the throw connects. Oh my God, they just chunked it up. What now? No, critical art now. Breaks through with the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Both of them are going on the offensive. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Gets a good read on their opponent. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. The impact gets blocked. Parries the attack and no go for the throw. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. All right. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Coming through, takes a drill. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Burnout activates. Baits out the attack and gets the KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, Howard hits them with a stop and bite. Jumps. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Both sides have the super gauge max and ready to rip. Player 1 will need to play it conservative and digs in deep to get that drive. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up.
Can they keep on him? From upstairs. Big throws. Jumps in. Knockdown and breaks the block with a throw. Jumps. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Knocks them out of the air. Cannon spike. Taking chunks out of each other. What are you jumping in for? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Serves them a knuckle sandwich. Gotta do better than that. Rushes that off and keeps going. The burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 in dire straits. How did they read that throw? Attempts to break the stalemate with a low heavy. Drowns Drops him from above. What are they gonna do? Charges up the plasma. Excellent read. Drops him hard. Connects with the throw. What now? Clutch, perfect parry under pressure. You find the target. Jump in, drive this back, misses. Okay, here we go. Player 1 is in a pit. They didn't take the throw. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle.
Thank you so much, Annalyn. Enderos.
This isn't about just
Thank you
winning
so
the match.
much. Appreciate
Pride
it.
and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a good read on their opponent. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Trips him up. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a driving attack. Very bad choice there. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Neither of them willing to back off. Spikes him with 3 gloves. Very solid corner. Jumps up. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive here, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Oh. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks? Hit them with a stopping block. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Oh no, they're stunned. How will they utilize this? Free glove. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Going in, breaks the block with a throw. You've got to be mindful. Oh, what's this? What's going to happen? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Very nice, Grizzlo. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't append whip. They're wide open. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for Umbrax them? They are not getting closer. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Player 2, more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1, this can lead to some big damage. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. This may crown them from above. Goes to the air. Oh man, this is a scary range. Oh, they think this time to bust this out. Player 2 dunks them.
Let's go.
Clinches the win. But that
Thank you so much, Annalyn. Thanks for the like and the share.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Razor brushes that off and keeps going. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Knockdown. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. The jump in catches them. Grabs them. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Can't tech the throw. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Takes a trip. This is gonna be bad news. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. You've gotta be mindful. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. KO. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Departure set. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 can't use any drive with experiencing burnout. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 has an empty drive loop. This is a very precarious situation. Jumps in. One chance here may end this match. KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Obstacle fools them and locks them in embrace. Departure set. Oh, coming for you. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Jump and whiffs. They're wide open. Nothing stops this train. These fighters are swinging for control of the map. Throws them. What's next? Goes to the air. Shoots their shot. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Wait, what?
Let's go, guys. He's supposed to take him out. Oh no, he's still alive.
Just need one final full vengeance on the fireball. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by.
Thanks, guys, for the 15 likes. Thank you so much, guys, for the 15 likes.
Uses the drive parry against the attack. Throws him down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Sticks the jump in. Sticks the combo. And the throw ends the round.
Thanks, guys, for the 15 likes. Appreciate it, guys.
First round, they'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Changing up the beat with the hidden variable. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Forward throw. Just goes for it at this range. Sets a shuriken bomb to panic them. Going in. There's a change of sides. Hits them with a vagabond burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Knockdown and they're going for the super art? How can they steal this win in such a precarious situation? There's a protect your neck! Reads the jump in perfectly! A real test of nerves here! Amazing! Doesn't set the throw! We're going into the final round tied up! Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
The tricky hidden variable knocks them out of the air! Brushes that off and keeps going! Hits the drive! The drive impact doesn't work. Player 1 can't let this silly. They gotta start cooking. Connects with the throw. Goes out of sight. Oh, yo, raw super hit. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Player 1 burns out. Crowns him from above. Pokes with a kick. What are they gonna do? Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Oh, here we go. Parries. Tricky hidden variable. Will this super art do anything? Gets the Toho burnout. Did they mean to do that? Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. And whip. They're wide open. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Goes out of sight. Ugh. I called it. I called it. They didn't take the throw.
Let's go, guys. Simple meter. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much, Simple meter.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Vagabond forever elevator. Medium kick hits them with a stop and block. Player 1 chases them down. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Very solid corner switch. The jump in catches them. Throws them to negate the block. Goes for the super art? That's not gonna hit. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge disparity may come into play. Player 1 sneaks in the throw. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Changing up the beat with the hidden and hits them with a stop and pop. Jumps. Very solid corner switch. Nails the Bushin Senpuka. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning something? Experiencing burnout. That's not gonna hit. What's the next move? We have super arts on deck. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Big throw. A quick breather. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump drops them. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Tricky hidden variable. Drops them hard. Player 2 ball critical. What's gonna happen? KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Decides not to rush in without a plan. Hits them with a stop and pop. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Vagabond edge connect. This is gonna hurt. Heart step. Player 2. Oh my god, they just chunked it up. What now? Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start. Huge chance after that wall splash. Will this super art do anything? Perfect execution with the anti-air. This is crowns them from above. Oh, they switch sides. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Perfectly executed. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jump. Gets the counter hit throw. The super armor does its job. Player 1 has the life lead. This is the perfect range to
Mr. Shad, no, what's up, Mr. Shad, no?
Player 2
welcome to the stream, bro.
Not a good thing. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner.
How you doing, bro? I'm back to Street Fighter 6.
Very solid corner switch. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Inna takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Vagabond and sends them flying. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Wins out in the battle of the skies. Player 2 on the board.
Yeah, I'm using modern controls, you know. Day-Lops, what's up, Day-Lops? Welcome to the stream. Good morning to you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, my friend. I appreciate it so much.
Jump. Gets the parry and adds some pressure. Changes the pace with an air-to-air.
Thanks for coming, my friend. How you doing?
Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Ah, burnout activated. But this Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do? Just goes for it at this range. Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin beat. The Prince in. Medium kick hit. Goes out of sight. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Risk in there. Player 2.
Yeah, I know I need to practice with other controls, well. Alright guys, I'm gonna pick a different character. Day-Lops, thanks for coming, my friend. What's up, Day-Lops? How are you doing? Thanks for coming, my friend. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the thumbs up, D-Labs. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for the thumbs up.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Get into the ring.
I'm ready to go.
Round one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Nothing but air for the impact. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Knockdown. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a driving pass. Very bad choice there. The throw misses. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Player two needs to hold out until they're dropped. This stun might mean the end of his KO. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jumping. It's a good spot to use the super ultimate killer headband. Gets carried to the corner. Now, can they finish the job? Smart play with the throw. Jumps in. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Rushes that off and keeps going. Oito! Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive effort. Gets the jump in. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Not much life left, but their drive experiencing burnout. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. They're back into the corner now. The overhead denied. Both avoiding the wall like a plague. What are they gonna... And whip! They're wide open. They pass them on the throw. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Nothing stops this train. Grabs them. Pancake time. Doesn't miss a beat. Crowns them from above. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. There's a burnout. Wow, reads the counterattack. Player one is in burnout state. More fuel for the fire. Cook them up. The final bout is about to start. You don't step in the ring with Honda and expect to walk away. Player two can't win this without pulling flatlines on. Player one is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Oh, they were looking for that overhead. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Taking stock. Well-timed corner switch. Gets the jump in. Grabs them. Going in. Player one has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough frantic clean move.
Hey, what's up, Dina? What's
That'll
up,
give
bro?
them a psychological advantage.
Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the like. Appreciate it so much. JYD and Tommy Mix Vlog. Welcome to
How
the
will they
stream.
take
What's
advantage
up?
of everything that's happened up until now?
Here is it.
Hits them with a stopping block. Good old slap. Oito. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. We have super
Oh, respect it, bro. Thanks, bro. Thanks so much, that dealer.
Throw leaves them wide
Appreciate it, bro.
open. You've got to be mindful of experiencing burnout. In there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Starting things off with a jump in. They're trading attacks. 100 hands. Turns out. Anticipated that throw. Anti-air in the clutch. Player one is in burnout state. A very precarious big-time whip. Player crowns him from above. A jump. Drops him hard. Jump. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player two is in a very done. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in the fight. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Oh, got too eager. Great work finding the opening. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? With the life gap opening up, they need to lead. The big play does it. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Throws them to negate the block. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player one chases them down. Burnout activates. Takes a trip. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Reno's putting those educated feet to good use. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Burnout dissipates. Are they going to be able to come back and snap liquid ops for the critical art? Hold up, it's the final bout. Pack it up. This match might be over. Fights back with authority. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final. No! Critical art now? This is gonna kill. No,
Thanks so much, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Thanks so much, that dealer. But I'm actually using modern controls.
Back action starts. They're not taking any chance. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Throws them. Match just started. Burnout activates. Play throws them. How long can this defensive assault?
Yeah, she got real lucky. I didn't know that he was gonna use the special move.
Close and personal. 100 hands. Knock them out of the air. What's next? They're recovered. All the throw connects. Amazing. Throws them. Oh man, this is a scary ring. Anti-air in the clutch. Connects with the throw. Either fighter can use drive now. The overhead denied. Somehow the drive impact doesn't work. Crowns them from above. And whiffs. They're wide open. Impact squashed. Tries to act quickly, but they didn't take the throw.
What did I just do there?
Has gotta be feeling good getting the weight out of that absolute carnage.
That was so close, bro, so close.
Find a new rival.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Time for us to dance.
I'm number one.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. an aggressive attack. No more drive gauge. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Big counter. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Oicho! Both fighters planning something? They need to rely on their instincts here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. KO! Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump-in. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Oh, burnout triggered! Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing.
Yeah, it's actually the same person I'm playing again.
How they approach the situation will be interesting. Smart play with the throws. Big man's coming for you. Not much life left, but they're drawing. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1 needs to use critical art now. A clean KO. Nice leader.
I'm gonna do it, bro. There we go, what a finish.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Elena brushes that off and keeps going. Throws him. What's next? Goes for the surprise rush in. Backs them into the corner. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Connects with medium kick. Who's going to start things off? Opts for the air-to-air, brushes that off and keeps going. Oicho throw. Can't let him close in like that. A quick breather.
You see, I just made him mud. He just made on the mud.
Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Big man's coming for you. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Elena's putting those educated beats to good use. Looking for a chance. Genius read with that throw escape. The drive impact doesn't work. And they created off looking to impress with this super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Taking no prisoners. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a jump in. The last round. It's now or never. Both fighters look to set things distantly to some big damage. Elena's tricky beat corners some good damage. Escapes the corner. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Drive gauge on deck. Are they gonna gun it? Oh, they changed sides. Doesn't check the throw.
Yes, I just made him mud. Still have one more round, let's go.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Brushes that off and keeps going. Good old slaps. They knew that throw was coming. Oh. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Taking stock. Oh, whiffs the throw. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Will that drive impact get punished? Nails the anti-air.
Elena putting those educated feet to good use.
Player 1 creates a good getso. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The drive impact is denied. Gets the jump in. That combo did decent damage. The jump in catches them.
Elena making him look silly with his target.
Full SA lead brushes that off and keeps going. Experiencing burnout. Oicho. Going in, player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. A quick breather. Grabs and throws them away. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Took him to the corner in a flash. Can they create an opportunity? Looking to impress with this super. Player 2 will need to use their breach to throw an escape. Ultimate killer head wrap. Nails it. Good decision with that throw. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Flatlines them. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
So close again, bro. So close. So which game do you prefer, bro? Do you guys prefer me to Street Fighter 6 or MK1 or Mortal Kombat 1?
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Player 2 with the life lead. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Taking stock. Player down to the wire. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. All right, what's coming up next? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Frozen. What's next? A quick breather. Both players all out of drive gauge. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Oh God, this is in there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start. Grabs them with the embrace. Player 1 has the life advantage. Lots of up-close clashes that last round. Will both sides opt to duke it out again? Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chase. Oicho! Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is a tough situation to be in with no drive for burnout activates. Both fighters, burnout triggered. Just goes for it at this range. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? And it's just enough. Solid.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Very nice free glove. Final round. Who will the fight? Ooh! Brushes that off and keeps going. 3-ball ices. Player 1 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last time. Oh, here we go. Throws them. A jump in. This can lead to some big damage.
Hits that with confidence.
Grabs them. Pancake time. What now? Will this super art do anything? Play a good decision with that throw. Both sides knocked them out of the air. Sets up with the jump in. Wow, sat waiting for this opening. Ooh,
Put a little extra on that.
okay, here we go. Grabs them. Oh, they switched quick air to air.
They didn't take the throw.
Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. This can lead to some big damage. Jumps in, brushes that off and keeps going. Good old slaps. Player 2 has the life advantage. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Gets a chance with that jump move. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 2 is going to have a hard... This is a huge chance to make a feel it. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Can't tech the throw? Neither of them willing to back off. Lethal throw. Can't let him close in like that. No escaping that. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 has a slight life. Still slugging it out at this range. What'll happen here? Sneaks in above. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Reglide. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. This is gonna be bad news. Burns all three for the final bout. I hope they've got a stretcher on standby. Damn it. What now? Crowns him from above. Player 1 can't use the jump in and reject. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Final round. Finds the target. Still plenty of time left. Brushes that off and keeps going. But the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Too far for the throw. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Reads the jump in perfectly. Impact counter. Ooh, that's so sick. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. It's the interdiction. They've been waiting for this. This could change everything. Connects with the throw. Oh, man. And whips. They're wide open. Crowns them from above. Nothing stops this train. Rebo. What now? Are you kidding me? Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
Hold on, guys, give me a minute.
Blanca. Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips them up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Not much drive to work with that one. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets a risky buff in. Throws them to negate the block. Decides to buff up while they can. Hits with the overhead. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Buffs up. Saihacho hits them with a stop and bomb. What'll happen here? That's a counter. Experiencing burnout. Genius read. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. There's a change of sides. Player 1 KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Thanks guys for the 18 likes. Appreciate it so much. Thanks for staying $8. Appreciate the support.
Did well to get the buff in there. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Had the radar up and running. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1,
hey, what's up, me and Darius? Welcome to the stream, me and Darius. What's up, my friend? I gotta
did well to get the buff in there. Big, low, reaching heavy. Jumps in. The Buha stock to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Checks with a medium kick. Gets the combo. A parry? Smart play with the throw. Player 2 wrecks them. Quick breather. Connects with the throw. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Low heavy. The low block. Jump. Flatline zone. We're going into the
thanks for the like and the share, me and Darius. Appreciate it so much, my friend. Thank you so much.
Start things off with a jump in. The exchange blows. Saihacho to start something. Jump drives and back misses. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Amazing. Oh, yo, Ross super here. What's next? We are in a real match. Super art to show off what a Ps5 fighters can do for you. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in the fight.
Oh, it should be at 21. What am I doing? Strong. Let's try out Chong-Li, guys.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Show me what.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Good anti-air. Opts for the throw. There's a corner switch. They hit each other. Player 2 chases them down. Takes a trip. Can't tech the throw. The drive impact whips. Are they ready to punish? Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The Tenjo takes him up. Misses the grab. Knockdown. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Big, low, reaching heavy. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 creates a good corner. Knockdown and player 2 in dire straits with burnout. There's a change of sides. Jumps.
It's a good spot. Use a super. Closing it out with a super art finish.
Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Uh-oh. Falls short. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Throws him down. What are they thinking? Gets a good read on their opponent. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Big, low, reaching heavy. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? All right, what's coming up next? Throws a beefy cachoso. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishes. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else?
Thank you so much, me and Darius.
Breaks those shins. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. The grab misses. That drive impact is blocked. Neither of them willing to back off here. Knockdown and experiencing burnout. Hits the air throw. What'll happen here? Both fighters have a crush on that off and keeps going.
It's a good spot.
Use a super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Are we gonna see a comeback? Opts for the critical art. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on the critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Get the tips with the low heavy. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
Fight round. Fight.
Start things off with this and leads to some big damage. Lightning kicks. The low block. Stance change. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Solid anti-air. It'll be interesting to see how they decide to fill up their super art gauges here. What now? Throw is denied. What a read. Player 2, throw tech. Rushes in. Drive impact misses. Dangerous range here.
Both of them with a kick.
Oh, here we go. Knew the throw was coming. Drops them from the air. Gets the counter hit and the win.
That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. They exchange blows. Player 2 chases him down. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Trips him up. They get the wall splat, and now the opponent is defenseless. Taking stock. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table, reads their mind and techs the throw. I can't keep track of these corner switches.
Lighting up the skies with I don't know why.
Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Knockdown and their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first?
Taking
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
This is gonna hurt. Spinning bird kick. Gets carried to the goal. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. What's the next move? Players experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Peppers that with the lightning kicks. Lighting up the skies with target on the right. Serving on a severe KO.
Let's go, guys. Look at that finish.
Gotta go all in from this one. Immediate jumping. The last round. It's now or never. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 2 can't let this. Nothing stop this train. Pass him on the dome. 5 turning it up to an 11. What now? Burn out, but they may have a plan here. What is counter on reaction? These guys are not going to look like mine getting ready to go full anime. Okay, here we go. Closes in. They're in range. Goes to the air. Jump. They are done. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Hold on, guys. Give me a minute. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the likes and the shares. Appreciate it so much, guys.
Street Fighter 6.
I probably might start a new stream, guys. But I'm gonna do some uploads. MK1. That dealer, respect you, bro. Respect. Everyone have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. See you guys on Saturday. Appreciate the support, guys. See you guys later.